As we first reported last spring, more police are patrolling downtown Bozeman, especially on Friday and Saturday nights. The goal is to make downtown safer by preventing violent crimes from happening. But are they going too far? MTN's Judy Slate and Ben Trotter have been working on this story for months, and Judy, as you can see, is here now. And Judy, what are the concerns?
Well, Donna, some of the people we talked to, including local attorneys, say the police are often being too aggressive. We walked along with police on a Friday night downtown and witnessed several arrests.
A Friday night in downtown Bozeman. Beat patrols have increased down here. They're looking to stop violent crime before it happens.
Hit me in the face.
You couple a large crowd with alcohol and young males with testosterone flowing through them, and fights are going to happen. They still happen when we're down there, just not as much.
Police admit they're arresting and detaining more people like David Wardell.
Put me in handcuffs, made me lean against the wall of my building. He was very aggressive.
Wardell cited for an open container back in August. On this night, we see plenty of arrests like his.
Obstructing justice, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I was walking with the cops when they made their first arrest of the night here on Rouse next to the poorhouse. Now what I didn't see is what they arrested the man for.
Stop resisting.
I didn't do anything.
We need to take people into custody quickly so that we can keep an eye on the crowd, because we're very vulnerable at that point when we're dealing with one subject and the crowd starts to gather around us and close in on us. It creates an unsafe environment for everybody involved.
Please ask him right now. Ask these officers right now.
During this incident, the crowd gets larger.
It's your job to tell me what he's doing.
Then this guy is cuffed as well.
With him.
How?
By yelling and getting in my face.
I'm allowed to yell.
We spoke with local defense attorneys who represent some of the people arrested here downtown. They did not want to appear on camera, but told us they believe the cops sometimes go too far, arresting people before they actually break the law.
Not surprisingly, Bozeman Police disagree. They say the officers are trained on when it's appropriate to make an arrest. They call it particularized suspicion.
That means they believe that an offense is being committed, is about to commit, or has been committed.
As far as the arrests we did see, we asked the police, were those criteria met?
But police would not comment on our videos, saying they would not second-guess the officers on duty that night. But
I am quite certain that the officers have established probable cause before they put somebody in jail.
And they say putting people in jail works.
And it's been our experience that if you warn people for fighting or acting disorderly, or you cite them and release them, you'll have a continued problem with that person.
My face is bleeding. Yeah.
Though people hanging out downtown have differing opinions about increased police presence.
I do feel that they're very aggressive and they're looking for minor infractions.
I think they've really stepped it up and done a really good job keeping the streets safe down here.
As far as the bars located in the area of Main and Rouse, none of the owners or managers would go on camera. In fact, most of them never even called us back, except for the manager at the Eagles Club. They have an older crowd than the other bars. He told us he and his patrons appreciate the stepped-up police presence.
A lot of what you said you saw were younger people, often maybe college students who are out drinking.
That's exactly right. Now, we are going to tackle that issue tomorrow night. We talk with the Dean of Students at MSU, students and police, about what they can do to change the culture of drinking downtown.
All right, Judy Slate, thanks so much. So it's no secret that many MSU students like to party in downtown Bozeman. And MTN's Judy Slate and Ben Trotter gave us an inside look at the police efforts to curb violence related to drinking downtown. Ben joins us tonight with what's being done to combat this culture of drinking. Ben.
Donna, last night we looked at whether the police have been overzealous in their attempts to stop crime before it happens. They've admitted that they target those who may cause trouble even before it happens. Tonight, however, we examine the steps being taken to curb alcohol abuse downtown and the culture behind it.
Bozeman Police. Bozeman Police, why don't you come out here and talk to me, bud?
Police officers patrolling downtown on a Friday night.
Let me see your hands.
Find a young man passed out in the park near Rouse in Maine.
Hey.
This just one of the incidents we witnessed on this night.
As police continue stepped-up patrols downtown. Many of the incidents and arrests we witnessed down here while tagging along with Bozeman Police involved young men who appeared to be very intoxicated.
I told you numerous times.
It is a college town, and there's a lot of bars downtown. And when you have young people that are drinking, not everybody drinks responsibly.
They will. Do you want to be arrested?
While police say increased beat patrols are working to prevent serious crimes, they say curbing alcohol abuse is key to keeping downtown safe.
We're trying to also monitor the bars for violations of their liquor license, for serving after 2 o'clock in the morning, for over-serving people, to serving people to such an intoxicating level that it ends up causing a problem in turn.
But changing the culture downtown will take more than police work.
I think our job is to help create a safer place for students to go to college.
Dean of Students Matt Kerr is heading up a new President's Commission on substance abuse prevention.
You know, I would say there's an alcohol abuse problem on every single college campus in this country. I would even talk to my colleagues at BYU.
The commission will study the problem and look for ways to combat substance abuse.
Here's the deal, bud.
While the students I talked to admit many of their peers drink too much, they say it's part of the culture and can't be changed.
I don't think you could change it, really. It's just something that's going to happen, and kids will either grow out of it or they'll just keep doing what they're doing.
So what I do?
I think it's already too integrated in our community that it's not really going to change too much.
Dean Cares disagrees, but says fixing the problem won't happen overnight.
Prohibition did not work in the 20s, and it's not going to work in 2012. I believe we have to find the right balance of the rights to drink, but the responsibilities associated with that.
And once again, bar owners and managers would not talk to us about either police presence downtown or working to curb alcohol abuse among college students.
And do they have some concrete steps that they're going to take to try and move this forward now then?
Well, MSU's Dean of Students says they're still gathering information, trying to really understand the problem before they tackle it. However, Cares did tell us the bars do play a large role, saying they can't serve minors and may need to stop encouraging over drinking with drink specials.
Okay, Ben Trotter, thanks very much tonight.